I'm a 43-year-old man, and about 2 months ago, I met a woman on Bumble whose profile said she was 31. Our first date was amazing. We ended up talking for hours and lost track of time. Things progressed quickly, and we decided to become exclusive. Overall, it's been feeling really good. That said, I've had this lingering feeling that something wasn't quite right. I couldn't put my finger on it, so I tried to just give it time. Well, this past weekend, we were spending time together, and out of the blue, she got visibly nervous and embarrassed. She covered her face and said she needed to confess something. Turns out, she's not actually 31. She's 37. She had originally listed her age as 37 on the app, but wasn't getting much traction. Her friends told her to drop it down to 31, and once she did, she started getting more dates. She admitted it was a lie, said she knew I had every right to be upset, and apologized. Honestly, part of me is relieved she's closer to my age than I thought, but at the same time, she lied, and that's hard to just brush off. I don't know if this is a good start to a relationship. Could this be a red flag? Could this be a red I mean, lying to start a relationship, I feel like is a red flag, but is it a normal thing that people lie about their age on dating apps? I don't know.
I think the red flag is that he was married to an idea that she had to be 31 to find somebody that he would actually like.
For him?
And the fact that she's 37, which is closer to his age, means he really doesn't know where to find what he's looking for, and he should be grateful that he found it.
That's actually because his search wasn't for the 37-year-olds.
It was for the 31, and he found somebody that he actually liked, and he doesn't understand that where he was looking isn't what he was really wanting. What he want is what he got. So
Preach.
maybe he needs to be grateful that
Blessing in
he found that.
disguise.
It's not a blessing. It's an understanding. It's an understanding that you didn't know that much about you that you thought you did. You wanted a 31-year-old because of what? You got a 37-year-old, and she was more mature and enough for you to actually please you. And yet you're worried about her lying. Both of you were lying to yourselves. Both of you. You lied too.
I wonder how
you
she
were lying to you and she was lying to you.
Yeah. And she was lying to her too, but like
No, she knew her age.
Nah, but she's like, I'm a pretend to be.
Let me see what I can do.
But so my thing is, sometimes what you say that you want isn't actually what you really like. And when you are proving yourself wrong, pat yourself on the back and thank God there was no damage in the process.
You know what? And I don't even want to add to that because amazing answer.
beautifully said.
Right. Put a bow on that bitch. But
I wasn't even finna say that.
one thing that I saw, I don't know what I was watching or wherever this was, but someone literally was saying the exact same thing that you just said, but in a different. They were like, you complain about like a certain type of woman, like not liking you or not getting play from that type of woman, but maybe that's the type of woman you need to be going after because the ones that you actually want are not coming to you. They're not attracted to you for whatever reason it is. So you need to be honest with yourself about what it is you want. I guess like maybe outside of looks or whatever, and find those characteristics in a person, and that'll be what you need.
Hopefully, right?
Or be what you get.
At least try it out.
But I think so many people are misguided in like exactly the scenario that you gave. So many people do that, even if it's not lying on an app about your age, even if it's not lying about your height. Like you're going after a group of women who they're not looking for you. They're not checking for you.
Well, my thing is, whatever it is, wherever you're looking, if somebody dressed something as whatever you thought you liked, and you actually liked them for who they were,
that's what you really wanted.
That's what you really want, right? And sometimes age can play a factor in that. 31 and 37 is a lot different for most. And maybe that's what you need to stick to. I mean, again, it all just depends. But in this specific situation, yeah, it holds true. You didn't know what you really wanted, and now you got what you wanted, and now you're worried about them lying to be what you thought you wanted, or thought you needed, or thought you liked, right? You got saved by the bell, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. You got saved by the bell.
I think people need to come to a point where they can recognize when they've already won the game. People keep playing and playing and playing and playing, but don't understand what a win looks like, so they just keep putting their quarterback in the game. So,
And then it broke.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, that is.
you see me?
Yeah.
See you. So what to tell him? Put it behind him. Let's turn the red flag
Recognize
into a
your
green
wins.
green flag, and
Now, if she
Recognize
lies
your
one more
wins.
time,
No.
then you're out of here, buddy.
now it's a red flag.
I think that's a dope way to put it. Like, learn how to recognize, even if it's not like, prettied up and has a bow on it and looks exactly how you want it to look.
Mm-hmm.
Like, still be able to recognize a W.
No, I think that's a
I think
Yeah,
I
but-
think we probably do terrible at that, like as Americans.
That's because I don't
As
want
humans.
I don't want the 25%.
I was
25.
about to say,
I
why
want the
did you say
75
Americans?
cent machine.
Because we fucked
The
up.
3/4. Them niggas want to play.
Like
See, the
it's
thing is, you got to play
an
big.
American
you
issue?
know?
Shit fucked up.
Yeah, because you can go ahead and put 1/4 in that machine and only get a dumbass bouncy ball, but you can put 3/4 in this machine and you get a whole handful of candy.
I just would like to say I come up with amazing analogies when I talk to myself. That was great.
Listen, guys, make sure you like,
Freako.
subscribe, and keep on keeping on. We appreciate you. We see you next time at It at the Table.
Peace.
the black father that ran over the cop
Oh.
that shot his son.
And he
Killed
shot
the
him.
cop, and now he's in jail. And then he just went to his
Trial, right?
his trial, and then
He
there
looked
was
at
a
him.
bunch of cops, but then there was a bunch of people who supported him, and they wanted the people that were supporting him to leave the courtroom, but the cops could all stay. So they were like taking him away because it looked like it was going to get
Already
bad.
a bias.
Yeah. That was an interesting.
Blue Lives Matter.
I'm not saying they don't. I just think that a life is a life. Period.
Eye for an eye.
Well, this is what I was saying when I said last week, or what I think about all the time. Where how could we start to get back? Kind of, what's payback for things that happened to us? And I said violence, and I feel that that type of violence makes sense to some people,
Mm-hmm.
and but I think it could be. I think that type of violence doesn't make sense to some people. So it's really the type of violence that you can side with. That I think that's where we make a start. That makes sense.
I don't think that it doesn't make sense to some people. There's still laws. Like there's still things you can't do.
You can do it.
I mean, anybody can do anything. It's autonomy, but
I mean, there's still
should've-
consequences.
Right.
there's still consequences. But he shouldn't have done it like that. I'm not mad at him for doing it, me personally.
Mm.
But he should have snuck him somewhere else outside of uniform.
Snuck him.
Like,
Like,
oh my God, accident.
yeah.
But it was the day after. It was literally the day after
He probably should have gave it like a week, huh?
I don't think. I think if you give it a
That
week,
gave
it's
like
more-
immediate, like, I'm still hot and I didn't have time to plan this. I don't know if he wasn't trying to get caught or he didn't care about getting caught or
I don't. think
whatever. He
cared.
probably didn't care
Yeah.
about getting caught.
I think the week after would be more premeditated and like you plotted
That's
on this.
No, well, that's
as
what I
opposed
mean.
to, like this just being an act of
I
aggression.
would
What do you
need that
call it?
shit
Act of-
premeditated.
Not aggression. What's the word?
When you not act
Your
of passion,
grief.
because passion is like for sexual
Not just sexual.
crime of passion.
What's the word? Revenge.
Yes, and I think it was swift and it was immediate, as opposed to you laying down and like waiting a week.
Letting it stew.
Yeah,
I respect him.
I mean, a day after, that's not immediate. I mean,
it,
it's close enough, but not
It was
enough for him
probably-
to use that as an.
I don't even think it was
like,
24 hours later.
because you got to think he would have to get a little bit of the facts of who actually shot his son, so that would have taken some time, and I think 24 hours is probably enough time to figure that out,
Okay.
as opposed to
You have to find the guy.